Hi, my name is Trevor and I'm a professional services technical consultant with the Kolme Group, ClickUp's preferred consulting partner. Today we're going to speak about what materials and information are needed by the client to prepare for a successful discovery meeting. So what is discovery? Discovery workshops are used to help your ClickUp consultant gain a deeper understanding of your team's key processes and how we can best configure those inside of ClickUp. A few agenda items to consider are: what problems are you trying to solve with your new tool? What are your team's current key processes? And what is your vision for successful ClickUp onboarding? So when thinking about what problems you're trying to solve, think about what pain points you are dealing with currently. Problems with existing tools, data disability, or maybe real-time data to provide reports. When thinking about your team's key processes, try to consider what are your primary key processes? Do we have existing standard operation procedures in place? Document and communicate these processes so we can then internalize and configure what we need to build inside of ClickUp. All teams have key processes, right? How they work. The difference is that they may be documented or undocumented. For our discovery meetings, your team will need to be able to articulate the processes to us, whether documented or not. If your team has processes documented, please send those documents to us via the workflow process intake form. Finally, when brainstorming what your vision is for a successful ClickUp onboarding, make sure to work with your teams through the nice to haves and the must haves. Discuss the MVP, or the minimum viable product. Discuss project and task life cycles from the ideation to completion. Custom data you would like to track, or maybe key metrics and KPIs that are needed for reporting. Great, so we're all prepped for our initial discovery. What are kind of some final key action items to complete before we meet? The client will fill out a workflow process form prior to our first discovery. This will be inside the professional services onboarding space. This will document everything we just spoke about. This form is critical as we utilize that information to begin scaling out your workspace hierarchy. We also review the form during Discovery 1 to ensure we understand your MVP clearly. These discovery workshops initiate the design and configuration phases. We'll take what we've worked on during the discovery calls and present the first version of the solution to you. Finally, client feedback is vital during our discovery, configuration, and validation phases. This is where most of the collaboration happens during our time together. All right, so that concludes how to prep for our initial onboarding discovery call. Thank you for your time.